Welcome, Cancer. Now the moon is in your sign and the sun in Virgo. So we have this eternal search, right? Virgo is looking back at all the stages that it went through, is the one that says, where was I? Where have I been? Which stages did I go through? From the Fool, right? From this childish mountain, right? I was able to have any path. I can take any path I want. I have also the mountain, right? Taking the step, taking all possibilities. And so the Fool and the Virgo are looking back at each other, right? And they are seeing the Fool is looking back. The Virgo, the Hermit, is looking back at the Fool and says, okay, where was I? What stages did I go through? What did I learn, right? Or I have one more to show you so you get a little bit of an idea, right? It's fascinating because for me to paint these cards, where is it? Here. Also sometimes the turtle, right? When we're a turtle, we are actually going within and we really are in our own home, and the hand Yud are all these paths that we can take. So just to give you, here it is, the feeling, right, of what these elements, these cards, sometimes the deeper meaning means, right? So here I am in the stage of the child's pose in this cosmic egg, and then I can go and become the magician, etc. Also then you, the lion, which is next, and then the hermit, right? And the hermit always looks back to where it comes from, evaluates, and has now the possibility to go into the wheel, in the wheel of fortune. Now you are the 8th card, and here's your painting. I painted it now on real paper. This is like water paint paper, and it really was different to paint on it, right? And I still trying to finish it in the details, right? I was working on it yesterday so that it would be ready for you today. But you are the chariot, you are the horse, you are Ashwa, Sanchalan Asana, and I'm taking the Ashwagandha, which is a very powerful energetic root, Indian ginseng, to give me strength like a horse, but also to cope with the stress that's happening right now in this world. And there's a lot of stress happening. When we look at the original card, remember, he, by his sheer will, is actually leading or guiding the Sphinx or the horses, right? The town, he leaves the town, he's guided by the celestial sky. So this is your star constellation. He has the waning and the waxing moon on each shoulder. He just is very powerful, and you are very powerful, my dear Cancer, because you are also the healer, right? You're the queen of water, and you're a healer, and you're at the shore. Now think about it. When you become yourself the horse, you know which direction you want to take, where you want to go, and it gives you wings you can stand on. And if you embody the dark and the white, right, the black and the white, then you can come into the gray, which is the Chariot is gray. Then you can fly, and that gives you a purpose higher than yourself. In the center, the sun with the lingam and the yoni symbol united. In the back, the city or the town that he leaves. I painted New York because I lived there for 17 years, and it's a little bit of a, you know, homage at New York. So this is you, right? You taking on this position, then you become the Chariot. Remember, look at the description box below, the court cards, right? If you born in this, then you could also be the next card, which is the King of Wands, or before you could also be the the Knight of Swords, right? So it depends where time you're born. Good. So your cardinal sign, and a cardinal sign always leads, always initiates, always starts, right? You, Cancer, are connected to your feelings, and you're very intuitive. And it's good because it gives you the power to lead. Now, from the deck, you have right away the Leo, the infinite connection to the dual, right? Again, remember, black and white, dual, right? Right or left side, male or female. Immediately the dual. And funny enough, I painted both major arcana yesterday. They're still a little bit wavy. So here I painted the Lion, which is this card, right? As that infinite, I take in the inspiration, the breath, and I bring it down. It's that breath, that lion breath. And the symbol of the age, she has a tattooed on her arm. And she's half lion, half girl. And the heart, right? She has the heart. And there is this beautiful connection between this infinite inhale and exhale. That's what this card for me is, right? Now, underneath, I lifted the card, and underneath is this powerful love, powerful Ace of Cups. That is just right there. And you feel it between your palms. You feel you bringing this awareness when you're holding the cup. Between you, it's your love. It's a true love. It's a love of self. It's a love of who you want to be, or who you truly are, right? Because you got powerful cards in your deck. Something huge happening to you in these days, because you got the Sun, right, which is connected to the Leo, and Venus entered the Sun. Then we have the High Priestess, and we have the Ace of Wands. And you can see the Ace of Wands, it's this connection, this powerful thought, this powerful creative idea that the High Priestess got. And it's like, I mean, how much more powerful can you be right away in the reading? How beautiful the connection here. It's like, wow, you are manifesting, you are creating, you are empowered. Something is moving you, something is lifting you, something is loving you, something is creating you. I mean, seriously, I when they jumped out, I was like, wow. But then there's something shifting, right? And that was the near past. Now something is shifting, you manifesting, but then you have a certain sadness, and that's your central card. And as you can see, there is something lingering, and then there's a Scorpio, right? Scorpio is always about letting go. And the Five of Cups, it's like you somehow feeling a certain sadness, a certain... And it's interesting just to look at the two cards here, right? It's the same, like it's something is sucking you in. Something is almost like wanting to leave, to let it go. It's almost like let it sink. Like he manifests down, and usually we would think this would be up, right? And it's like he's up, but it's he's looking down, and he's hooded. And interesting enough, the Scorpio is hooded too. In any hood, it refers to the Hermit as well, which is Virgo time. And the hood also represents quite the hood of the penis. There is something, you know, right now happening where you reaching to a Scorpio, or you really letting go something that's not working anymore. Then your near future, you have the moon, which is diving deep, conscious in the subconscious, so that you can find that one light, and of course moving mentally, moving on, moving forward, like this light is connecting with her hood, with her scarf. And the moon is Pisces, right? The full moon is Pisces, and she's diving deep, deep, deep down. So since your central card is the Five of Cups, something wants to leave, something you don't want, letting go, removing this energy. I want to know the Five of Cups. I want to know, you know what, I want to know the first row is clear. It's like, wow, I mean, something has shifted you. I mean, as you know, like I connect to the central card, right? And all the other cards are literally circling around. Everything is circles, as you can see here. Here it's spiraling. Here it's a spiral, right? The sun somehow is a spiral. Everything is a circle. Within here is a circle. Everything is circling. And there you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. It's like your soul is like talking to you. Your soul is giving you, letting you know, hey, there is a transformation, a manifestation that makes clear a letting go of something emotionally not working anymore, emotional sadness. And you know, here is this, the Ace of Wands, and here's this wand to completion, right? The completion is you got that last awareness, that last connection, that spark, that idea, that creative moment. I want for the Magician and for the Five of Cups and the Death clarification. It's always funny when I say okay, or I do 3 more, then they jump. Ah, okay. Wow. Okay. So this is what came out for the middle row. First came when I said, okay, then the Page of Fire came out, and the Page of Fire is a new creative endeavor, something you want to start, something that you feel like is necessary. And look at the colors. Look at the colors of him, the magician, and then here all these sparkles, right? Like it's time. It's time to create something new in your life. And 10, of course, you came up. You came up in your own reading, the 7. And here you see now the white and the black horse, right? And you are taking on this. This is your position. You are the horse. Doesn't matter if you're the chariot or you're the horse, or if you're the person that guides the horses. It's that power. It's that star that you have, right? That star up here that leads the way. And then comes after the messenger of fire, which is a Sagittarius. And the 7 of air. 7 of air, it's like you have to create something new, because this is the same energy. This is fire energy. This is a young, look at this young girl. For her, you, which is in a way, she's becoming this more searching child. This child becomes more an adult and is becoming the Knight of Fire, a messenger. And for this child, you, right, you coming in and you guiding this child on a new path. Because there's certain things that are not really uplifting you. The 7 is always a little bit of a 7 of air is, you know, I mean, here it's beautifully shown with these animals, right? But it's actually clear that something needs to be taken care of on a way, on a level that you guiding this youth, this young child or this young generation to a new place, to a creative new spark, right? Helping this generation to bring this new awareness. And then we have the 6 and the 7 of swords. And that means the 7 comes for the middle row, right? So I wanted to know why you're so sad and manifesting, having everything you can think of. But somehow the transformation that wants to come through right? The transformation that wants to come through, so that the next generation, so that these kind of humans, groups, can be initiated and not be brought into a place of fighting. I mean, here I can see the 7 of air it gives her wings. She has wings to transcend that kind of energy, right? Mostly that kind of energy. It's like being in your mind not stable enough to create, to be empowered. This new generation needs to feel empowered, and you're here to guide them. You're here to give this new generation, right? When we look at these three, you're in the center. You're in the center of this Sagittarius and this young generation, this young girl who has creative ideas, who has the sparks, helping her to overcome, and to be connected to her thoughts, to manage. That's what it is, to manage. Right? So then I want to know what the moon, okay. Okay. So the moon gives you the 5 of Earth, the 9 of Earth, the King of Earth, and the 2 of Cups. When you connect with the rhythm of the moon, when you go deeper, when you research, or find in your subconscious, then you can know where you belong to. You can make yourself financially independent. Then you even have like a Taurus. And you find a soulmate, maybe with a Taurus. You find a soulmate love with a Taurus. Letting go of old things in the past. And making yourself financially stable. Making yourself to know where you belong to, the 5. Right? And here, look at how she's literally praying. And holding that little flower. And it feels like she's holding this creative spark. Something what this yellow, you see this yellow spark that's from the sun in this financial independence, in this new endeavor, something new that will make you fall in love. Equal emotional giving and taking, a stability. It will bring a stability. 5, 9, and the King. I mean, it's like there's a richness. There's a richness coming to you. When you go and let go, right? When you let go, when you dive deep, when you know the transformation is letting go of something, right? Letting go of something. It's the same energy here. Look at this. I mean, it's crazy. And then you're transforming. You're manifesting something to transform for a new generation, for someone, right? You definitely are shifting. Something is shifting in your life. You focused, and there is another, your water sign, right? But there's a fire sign, and you're doing it for this fire sign. You're doing this for this new generation. And it's been within you. Something within you wants to come out. You are the high priestess. You are the one that has this creative spark that comes down to you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let me see one more card. Oh my God. I know. It's like the Queen of Water, yourself. This is you. Or let's do it like this. Here they look at each other. One is with eyes closed. The other one looks at her cup. They're healer. This reading is clearly for you. This reading is clearly saying, yes, you are going through a huge transformation. You are finding a new idea, a new creative idea is bringing you forward, is bringing you deeper into a shift, into a richness, right? Into also this youth, this new creative search, this Sagittarius. Healing. True healing. And of course, underneath, now I see also the Emperor. I mean, it's like you just have like all the powerful, it's Aries, all the powerful sign, right? But remember, right, letting go of the sadness, let go of the sadness. And I think that's why you got to create. You got to create. And of course, there's the Two of Cups. And these are the 2 cups that are still here, right? 3 are empty. And you have 1 at your hand and 1 at your foot. And those are the 2 cups, the 2 of Cups. So this card is saying, remember, yes, you're sad because these 3 cups are gone, or these things are gone, these emotions are gone, but there's 2 more coming. There's something new wanting to come into your life. And remember this new creative spark, right? This is this spark, this idea, this endeavor, something that you're doing in this month, in the month of Virgo. Manifesting like crazy. Do this position, really. Do this position. It's going to empower you like crazy. Take ashwagandha. The red, right? Then she can move forward. You have this creative idea and it's gonna help you. And now you can move mentally forward. It's bringing you to the next step. To an emotional fulfillment. And to a financial fulfillment. I mean, this is crazy. Of not knowing where you belong financially, to make yourself financially independent. And then again, just like this richness, which is the king of earth. This is you, the Chariot and the Queen of Water. This is you. This is your month. Something is shifting, something is changing. Profound. You're creating, you are manifesting, you are in the flow. You are in the flow with this creative spark. This creative spark is like coming through you, empowering you, giving you whatever it is you want, making you happy. And then, of course, making you happy, right? Okay. Amazing. Love it. Thank you for watching, my dear Cancer. Seeing you in October when the moon is again in your sign and the sun is in Libra. Let's see what's going to happen then. Beautiful. Thank you. Namaste.